the most important basics that kids go wrong, and it's important as well. So the most the most place a kid goes wrong, right? So multiplication and division of numbers. Okay. So I made a statement over here. Idea over here is separate the numbers and signs when we are solving. I would suggest start from the signs. So what I'm trying to tell here is when you're solving any problem, like this are the set of problems which we'll solve. The idea here is to think of the signs first and then the number. Okay, so you'll get used to that. So my request is when you understand, okay, what we are doing over here, right? Okay, sir is doing over here. So what you have to do is pause it yourself so that it is good for you. Pause it and try it out. Okay, same thing. I will repeatedly tell you guys to try it on your own. That's the best way to learn. I can promise you will improve a lot and you need not study maths anything any point of time again. Repeat, you need not repeat anything again. Okay, so let me start with telling the thumb rule. That is, when you multiply a positive number with a positive number, you'll get a positive number. Negative with a negative, you'll get again positive. Then positive into negative is negative, negative into positive is negative. So what they tell a few of the places, books and stuff, what they tell is this is the trick. If you see same sign being multiplied, you'll get back, you'll get not back, you'll get positive. Okay. If you see numbers with different signs being multiplied or divided, okay. So this is one thing which you have to note. This thumb rule is for both multiplication and division. Okay. So I can replace all of this multiplication with division. So this is your positive into negative is negative, negative into positive is negative. Okay. Right. So let's move on to the next topic. A small note. So this we have seen already. So I just wanted to reintroduce it again. Whenever you see anything with brackets, by default, it means multiplication. So it either can be written as negative 44 directly as negative 44, or it can be written as minus 1 negative 1 into negative 44 or positive 44, which will give you negative 44. Right? One more step, one extra step. Here another example, negative 1 into negative 44 is positive 44. Right? So this brackets are read as off. Whenever you see any kind of bracket, in math, it's something to be read as off. Okay, remember that, off. Right. So next is your set of questions that we have to do. My request is pause it and try to do it on your own. What is the value of each of the question or questions? Again, I don't know what is right over there. So what is the value of each of the question? Okay, quite simple. So my method is, please listen to this. You might have got the answer, but listen to this. If you're thinking this way, good. If not, please change it. First is sign. Whenever you're multiplying negative and negative, right, you'll get positive. So decide on the sign. 2 4s are 8. Then the number. This is a sequence of execution that you have to do. First, decide on the sign, and then the number. Okay. So I have written over here, stars, asterisk symbol, right? So this means multiplication when it comes to your programming languages. Okay. So get used to it, since our program, what to tell, platform, our teaching includes programming aspect as well. So get used to using star as, asterisk as a multiplication symbol. Okay. So now again, next question, think of the sign. Negative into negative is positive. 4 4s are 16. Positive into positive, positive. 6 4s are 24. Positive into negative is negative. 7 4s are 28. Negative into positive is positive 60. Right? Simple. Think of the sign first. See, you can do it so fast without any mistake. Right? Oh shit, I made a mistake. Okay. So negative into positive is negative. Positive into negative is negative. Positive into positive is positive. Correct, correct, correct. So how did I get to know I made a mistake? I saw that, I have a negative sign here and a positive sign here. So two different signs. I need to get a negative, but I've written positive. That's how I got to know. So even actually I was thinking of something, and with absent mind and stuff, I just let my, autopilot, that scenario. So I just let my brain think something, and at the same time let my teaching brain work on its own, okay, without me being conscious. So that's how I made a mistake. So such mistake happens, and your basic understanding will help you to undo those mistakes. See, it's normal to make mistakes, right? I mean, I encourage my students, it's okay to make mistake, but learn not to, learn to make your basic strong, learn it the right way, so that when you do make a mistake, you catch it. Okay. So what is the thumb rule? Multiply. Matlab, main idea over here is multiply the signs first and then the number. Okay. So I have few more set of questions. Right. What you get, what you all can do is you can try it on your own. Pause the video. Right. People who didn't get it, how to go about. So this is the basic idea. Whenever you look at any set of numbers, it can be just, two to start off with, but post that, if you see 3 4 5, right, if you see set of numbers, first is decide on the sign as a whole. Example, negative into negative is positive, positive into negative is negative, right? You can think in that way. And then the number, so the answer over here is 8. Negative, 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 negative into negative is positive, positive into negative is negative. Okay, then 16. Next question. Positive into positive is positive, positive into negative is negative. Sorry, 32. Okay, try the next two questions. People who are not right, please pause. Okay, positive into positive is positive, positive into negative is negative, negative into negative is positive. And then the multiplication part. Okay, the last one, I'll do it a bit different, in a different way. Negative into positive is negative, and then I'll consider the next number. Negative into negative is positive, right? And this is negative. Positive into negative is negative. The next number, negative into negative is positive. Okay, end of it you have positive, and over here it is 60, right? So here I made a note that there's a shortcut. You need not do so many times, you just can come to a conclusion of the sign just by doing this. Count what? Count the negative signs. Okay, so there will be two possibilities. The first being, say, even. So if you have even number of negative terms, your final answer will always be positive, right? When you look at a set of number and you have odd number of negative terms, you end up with negative answer. Make sense? So negative, 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 3 negatives, answer is negative. 3 negatives, negative. 1 negative, negative. Odd number, na? 1 is an odd number. 2 negative, so even number, so answer is positive. 4 negative numbers, so final answer is again positive. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So people who want to make a note of this, please pause the video and make a note. So here I'm going to try something a bit different than what you just saw. I'm going to keep changing numbers. You just have to talk about the final answer. Don't think about the number part, just think about the sign. So I'm going to give you a set of numbers with a bit of sign, right? So -4 into -5. So if this was just the question, what is your answer? Only the sign. I don't want the number part. Answer is positive. Now also it's positive. Now also it's positive. Now it is yes, negative, positive, negative. Answer is, well, I forgot. Let me see if it's positive. I just need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even number. So my answer will be a positive answer. Okay, right? It's as simple as that. Remember this is helpful even in your topic of exponents. Okay, this idea is helpful. So again, you guys will be seeing that all of the things which you just learned till now, only few videos, yes, but they will add up. I'm telling you, maths, that's why maths gets tough, because you miss out on the basics and it gets tough. So don't miss any videos. Please see to that. If your friends are also watching the concept part but not this set of videos, ask them to have a look. Tell them just spend some time, you'll see the difference. Okay, so encourage, talk to each other. All of this always helps. Now fill the blank to make it a true statement wherein LHS is equal to RHS. So the new term over here is true statement. In maths, what does a true statement mean? True is always, it has the same meaning, but true statement, what does it mean? See, whenever you have come across an equation wherein LHS is equal to RHS numerically, okay, maybe not equal to, but the statement, okay, as of now, we'll just keep to equals to. So in 11th grade, you'll see true statement also can be something else, but let's stick to equals to. So this is an example of true statement. When it comes to false statement, 4 is equal to 5. If you get such an answer, and you will get such answers in 10th grade, okay, when you do a topic called as linear equation, you'll get such answers, right? So that is to be concluded as a false statement. Okay, so what else can you get? How else can you get true statement? In any other way. 10 plus 4 is equal to 14, a true statement. 10 plus 4 is equal to 15, false statement, right? X plus 10 is equal to x plus 10, true statement. X plus 4 is equal to x plus 5, false statement. So in many ways it can come across, right? And you have it in your syllabus, so you need to know this, and it's useful for your 11th and 12th grade as well. Okay, now for science, I am sure, for other streams I'm not that aware of other stream to that extent, so your other teachers will tell, right? My colleagues will tell. So with the respective subject, people in their expertise will guide you through, right? Now fill the blank to make it a true statement. So now I have to make this a true statement, means I have to multiply two things and get a true statement over here. So it's quite clear that I need a positive final answer, and one of the number is negative. So the other number has to be, yes, negative. 40 2 is 80. Right? Now next set of numbers, negative into what into negative is positive. Well, we know from the thumb rule, we just saw that here. If you have even number of negative terms, okay, yeah, sorry, I didn't teach you guys what is that I have written over here. Whenever you see even number of negative terms, actually should have been written this way. I wrote it wrong. Even number of negative terms. Okay, whenever you're looking at this scenario, I have positive answer. So here I have a positive answer, so I need to have even number of negative terms. So I do already have even number of negative terms, so this is positive. And 20, what size 80? 20 into 4, so this will be 2. 2 into 2, 4. That maths part you guys will do, no issues. Fill the blank to make it a true statement again. So my final answer is positive. So there has to be even number of negative terms. So negative 3 into negative 2 is positive 6. Right? 11, positive 11 into what is minus negative 33. This has to be negative, obviously. Negative into positive is negative. Even number, sorry, odd number of negative terms. And this has to be 3. Right? Okay, so we'll do the division part in the next set of video, and let me just have a glance at what we did. The main thumb rule is whenever you multiply any like sign numbers or terms, you'll get positive as an answer. Different sign, you'll get negative as an answer. Okay, whenever you see brackets, you can read it as off in maths most of the places, and the asterisk sign over here is multiplication. Okay, the main thing is over here, always multiply or divide the signs first, come to a conclusion about the signs, and then the numbers. Okay, and few set of problems we did. So I'll see you guys in the next video.